is another day, another opportunity to get it right. I just want to start by saying God is amazing. Will everybody agree with that? Everything is God is amazing. To see God work, if you don't know that He do work, then you're a fool. But He do, and He's real. That's why I got it tatted on my hand. God is real, because God is real. So I just want to start that off by saying that. And thank you, Lord, for being merciful. Thank you, Lord, for giving us another opportunity to get it right. Another day to breathe. Another day to be on this side of the grass or this side of the ground. It's a blessing. Real shit. Real shit. Because it's a lot of people out there that ain't doing that, you know. There's a lot of people out there that are not, you know, not breathing right now. You know, they're going through a lot. And that's one of the things I think we're going to talk about today. I was talking to my brother Jay. What up, Jay Boogie?
What's good with you?
What's good with you, man?
Working hard, bro. Working hard.
Indeed.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mike Russian Show. We appreciate y'all showing up. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. I hope y'all digging the vibes, because the vibes are here. That being said, we're going to try something different today. Brother Jay is going to host this motherfucker. He's going to say what's what, and we're going to go from there. He got some things we want to talk to y'all about, and I want to chime in on them from time to time, but we got a lot to discuss. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about death. So, yeah, y'all get ready. What's good, Brother Jay? Talk to me.
Oh, man, first of all, thankfully made it to another Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
First
sir.
and foremost,
Cheers,
it's much
brother.
appreciated.
Cheers to you.
Indeed. What I'll also say is, for those of you who are on, as you always say, to the extent that you have watched the show but have not subscribed yet, please take a moment and do that. Today's show is going to be a little bit more serious, or at least subject matter wise, going to be serious. We're going to try to add a little levity to it, but we're going to talk about something a little bit serious because we are interested in you guys' reactions, responses, opinions, so on and so forth. But today we thought it'd be a good idea in light of a few shootings that happened in the country this week. Well, actually, in the past 2 weeks, there was probably about 4 that are really notable. We thought that it might be a good time to talk about gun laws and gun reform, right? What is it? What isn't it? What your thoughts are about reduction, better control, so on and so forth. Whether or not we should be advocating more along the lines of maintaining our current rights, or should we be okay with adjusting some of the current rights so that we can make for a safer environment. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I guess I'll start the interaction by saying so earlier this week on Wednesday, I'm sure for those of you who are aware of who Charlie Kirk was, there was a popularly known hate speech person, and now, because I don't want to grade the lines about the type of person that he was, right? This is a guy who was pretty intentional about kind of spewing hate. He said some very specific things about Black people, things about individuals who had questions around their gender, individuals who had questions around various things, but by and large, it was hate speech. So I don't want to spend time talking about who Charlie Kirk was. He was not a great person, but I want to spend time talking about that. I do want to spend time talking about the fact that one of the main things that he was a fan of, that he really argued for, fought for, was reduction in keeping the gun laws currently the way that they are, right? Over the years, we've had massive shootings. I think in 2020, in year 2025, we've had over 350 mass shootings in the country, which, considering that we are sitting in September, that is an insane number, right? We've had over 350 mass shootings around the country, various schools, a few churches, things like that. And I find it interesting, or somewhat ironic that effectively a person who was really against stricter gun laws effectively winded up dying in a very public way, getting shot in the middle of a rally or public scenario of sorts. Like I think he was doing some event at a university. But that's it. I wanted to talk a little bit about you guys' views on gun laws, like what it is, what it isn't. I have done some research, so I can provide some framing about what the current gun laws are, what gun reform is asking for, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what you guys' thoughts are about whether or not we think those things should be put in place, whether we should pull back, things like that. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. Let's do it.
I'm not getting any audio on your side. I'm not hearing anything.
You're not hearing anything from me?
No, still not hearing anything.
Oh my goodness. Lost audio. Y'all be with me for a sec. Hold on.
Okay. And while we wait on him to come back, I guess I'll spend a little bit of time talking a little bit about what reform is actually looking to do currently. We're going to spend some time kind of talking through your thoughts, you guys' thoughts on whether or not we think these are too stringent, whether or not we are, should they stay the same, things like that. So give me a moment. So currently, the things that have been being pushed for. So gun reform is looking to limit access to firearms by people deemed dangerous. Some things that are classified as red flag laws. And then it was also one of the things that was looking to put in place is to restrict access to high capacity magazines that would be more suitable for military style assault weapons and things like that. And obviously that's to prevent the potential for lots of individuals getting injured at once. And then also improve safety standards around storage of firearms, especially due to the scenarios where young people have gotten injured while handling weapons that should have probably been locked up. They're also looking to strengthen background checks. So one of the things that's happening around the country pretty regularly is that though in many environments when a gun is purchased, there is quite a bit of background check steps that are required before that purchase can be completed. But there is a gun show. It's referred to as a gun show loophole, but effectively individuals can purchase at gun shows and not have to go through all of the background checks that they would if they were just working with the specific gun distributor and things like that. And so that has led to obviously some selling of guns or purchase of guns that were less traceable, and that where the appropriate protocols did not happen prior to those guns being sold. So that's another thing that we're looking that gun reform is looking to do, strengthen background check. And then finally, there is a significant push to try to get every single weapon in every single home that is registered in a way where they can say, well, this gun is in this address, so on and so forth, just for better tracking or tracing methodology, so that there's the opportunity for law enforcement to have an idea of what they're walking into if they approach a home where guns exist, right? So those are some of the things that gun reform has been talking about doing. So what I'd like to do is get you guys some feedback as to what you guys think on some of those ideas around gun reform.
Yeah, brother. You know what? It's so beautiful. He got brothers thinking they out here slipping.
Can you guys hear each other? Because I'm not hearing you.
Yeah, we can hear each other pretty well, sir.
Sure can.
And you guys can hear me. I can't hear you guys. Okay. Give me a moment.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I was slipping for a minute, but I wasn't slipping. How y'all doing out there? Brother P, what's happening, my sir? How you doing, beloved? You all right?
Yeah, CP time, but I have arrived.
That's all right. Later is better than never, my nigga. You understand that? So it's good to see you. Squad. You understand that? Squad.
Bro.
What up, bro?
It was a moth situation.
Oh, yeah.
That I thought was like something else.
Oh, okay. You like, son of a mother. All right, bet.
Right.
I feel you. Okay, thank you for telling us that that's Jay's headphones. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep trying. We're going to get our Oh, hey, baby Shay. What up, baby Shay? What's going on with you, girl? You all right?
Yeah.
That's pretty loud.
The
Baby
speakers
Shay.
is pick up the mic.
My speakers or your speakers?
Yeah. Yours.
I'm picking up the microphone.
It's a little loud here.
That's her mic. That ain't mine. See, y'all got me thinking I'm slipping out here, but I'm gonna tell y'all it ain't me. First off, Jay headphones. You hear us now, Jay? Okay, before he speaks, say something.
Nope.
No.
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
See, yeah, that's Baby Shay.
Yeah, they live over there, boy.
They live. Let's turn her down. Baby Shay, what's going on? Turn the camera around so we can see you, baby. What's going on, girl? Oh, she pushed mute on the situation. Okay. Yeah. Jay Boogie, I'm sorry. We apologize, y'all. You know, shortcomings, things happen. It is what it is. Hit those chats for me because we got chats, people chatting up with us. You know what I'm saying? I need to see those. You know what I'm saying? Everything is new. That's why we thanking God. I mean, this is a new rig, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, I'm coming at y'all direct. We're going to be doing this more often this way. Trust me, y'all going to see my face a lot more. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. Yeah. So, yeah. Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I muted myself, but I'm sure you guys know. But that's not what was happening before. That's what just happened.
That actually was what was happening before because while you were talking, we could hear you. Oh shit! There she go. Good camera and all, baby Shay.
Damn,
Girl,
she in 4K.
I mean, all teeth. I know that's right. What's going on? Is he whooping your ass?
No, we get that right now.
Yo, tell the train he need to run through some shit. You understand me? For real.
Our defense is good. It's just our offense ain't making good on the play.
Oh, okay. Well, tell them to get on their goddamn job. How you doing? You all right?
I'm good. We just got a touchdown. We're trying to get back in the game right now.
Okay.
I'm reporting live.
Okay.
From Portland Springs, North Carolina.
You out there in the sticks. Is my man out there hitting him out, baby? Where he at?
Look, they were riding up on horses when I pulled up.
Damn. No, not the horses. Okay. It's
Go to town, y'all some good fried beef in them fields.
Damn. It's a little delay when you talk, baby girl.
I know, it's crazy, but y'all can hear me.
It's good to see you, though.
But shit, I'm about to get back to this game.
Indeed, thank you for checking in, beautiful. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe. And tell them
All right.
Good shit. All right. Good shit. All right. Let's get back to business. We got some real shit to talk about. That was a beautiful little distraction real quick from what we discussed, but nonetheless, what we're discussing is extremely important. Y'all need to hear that. So go ahead, Brother Jay. Go ahead and kind of give us the breakdown of what you were saying in a abbreviated fashion. Go.
All right. So I was talking about what gun reform is, just so that we can kind of talk through it comprehensively. So what gun reform is looking to do is looking to reduce access to guns through better registration. So effectively, every gun that's registered in places is registered to an address and so on and so forth. And there's a loophole that has existed associated with guns being sold at gun shows. And what was happening is those guns being sold aren't going through the same background check method, nor are they being registered at the same rate as they typically are when being done through distributors. So they're trying to get better controls around that. That's what gun reform is trying to accomplish. Another thing that gun reform is trying to accomplish is limiting access to high-capacity magazines like military assault-style weapons and the magazines for them. And then access to these guns that can be modified with switches that allow for mass shootings to even occur. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what those laws are and what our thoughts are on whether there should be some limitations and things like that. What do you guys think?
Okay, so my people hearing an echo, and I don't know which one of y'all it's an echo coming from. So I just want to make sure that we get that, we get that echo out the way. So y'all just make sure y'all, everything is tuned up properly. And then we'll go from there. Thank you for the update. I mean, we appreciate you. So yeah, what do I think about gun reform?
Let's talk about the magazines first, like access to high capacity magazines. What do you think? Do you think this is something that should be available to the average American? Do you think better restrictions there make sense? What are your thoughts?
Oh, then you go first on this one, dog. Because you know what I'm gonna say. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. I need the magazine. You know what? Fuck it. I need the magazines. I need the switches. I need that. You know why? Because the world is crazy right now. There's a lot of crazy ass people doing a lot of crazy ass shit. So at the end of the day, I think it's foolish to not at least attempt to protect yourself. Now, people out there just doing mindless, just heinous crimes unnecessarily because they got a big gun. Y'all pussy. You feel me? Y'all some lames, like for real. But the people that are out there protecting their yard, protecting their property, protecting their family, you understand me? Shit. The more the merrier, you bitch. Because you never know how many come. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. Go ahead, B.
I mean, I feel like some type of protection is necessary because you got to have something on you for when the aliens come.
Fuck it. Fuck it. When the extraterrestrials pull up, then what? What do we got then?
We're just gonna laugh at the guns.
Yeah, that's right. That's you like, pow. They're like, you shooting that little shit? Then what? Right. Stop shooting that little shit.
Come on, man.
Pow, pow.
Come on, man.
Then what?
So you're saying yes to the access to the magazines and the higher capacity that fit higher capacity weapons? Yes.
No.
I mean, I think you should have some kind of training.
Yeah, some
get
type of
certification.
Certain number of hours.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Should DeMarcos from 62nd get access to high-powered magazines? Probably.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? Rome them from out west. Should they just have that shit on the block? No.
I mean, okay. So you're saying you think there should be some training. So my thoughts on that are the couple times when assassinations or public stage kind of shootings have happened, those individuals seem pretty trained. If I'm being honest with you.
I mean, it'll take much training to shoot a stationary target
with one bullet. Like you talking about spraying some shit down. You ain't talking about
especially if you like shot before, if you've done any kind of hunting, any kind of shooting whatsoever, if the motherfucker is just standing there and or sitting there, you have to be actually bad to miss because he's not moving, you're not moving.
I don't know. Charlie Kirk, from what I understand, got shot from 200 yards away.
So they meant
I would imagine some training would have been required to do.
That's an assassination.
Yeah, but the whole thing was just. The dude that shot him was MAGA, and he's living with a transgender dude. It's too much, man. They need to. It ain't my business. I don't know. That's their business. They need to take care of that over there.
They have some issues with my man.
It started going into the fringes of the fringes.
Come on.
The fringes of the fringes is the same.
I mean, there are circumstances I think that call for that kind of shit. And then there's circumstances that don't. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, this motherfucker really put himself out there to be a target. Now, he wasn't moving at the time, so he wasn't considered a moving target. Right. But a target nonetheless.
But for it to be his own side, imagine if this is just crazy. But imagine if like MLK was shot by like a Democrat black dude. Not no extremist, like, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Ruckus black dude, but like a Democrat.
Not Uncle Ruckus.
But like a Democrat black dude. Like he voted for Kamala last time, but he just felt like he wasn't Democrat enough. And he had to go. And he had to go. We don't deal with that on our side. That's all I'm going to say. That's fringe of the fringe of fringe.
Touche. So you're saying effectively you don't think any amount of adjustment in that category would have had any way of impacting the likelihood that this dude gained access to it?
Right, because they probably 3D printing guns and all types of crazy fringe ass shit, living in the page. Like, man, I'm sorry, but it wasn't us. Y'all need to work that out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they know it wasn't us. That's the thing.
You're a little
That's
weird
real.
if you
I like it.
Thanksgiving and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give them a hug, pull them to the side, get them some mental help. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like,
let's talk about that. B, let's talk about that. Like, yeah, it wasn't us.
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's the worst part about it. Like, every time some very fucked up shit happen, who paid the call? Who paid the fucking price? We do.
Us.
Yeah, they said there's a bunch of HBCUs getting bomb threats now from various places following that killing.
It's necessary for them to point the finger at somebody. Got to be the bad guy. You understand what I'm saying? So
somebody got to, typical of, you know what I'm saying, rage. Somebody got to catch it. Either you know what I'm saying, the kid.
Somebody got
to catch it. Right.
Touche.
But then they catch the dude. They called him.
They called him.
Wasn't he white?
Yes, he was.
His family turned to him.
Right.
I mean, his family did the right thing. He turned him in.
That's another thing. Snitching that. Y'all know how it wasn't us.
I'm dead.
I'm just saying. That ain't how we get down.
Come on, man.
On our own spam? On our own fam? That's how we get down? I mean,
I'm going to say there probably should be some more of that, but also.
Wait, what? Touche. No.
This should probably be more snitching on our side. But niggas ain't coming home talking about, you know what I'm saying, I just blew down the block, mom.
Right.
You said my platform, I'm running for office, and my platform is maybe snitches shouldn't get snitches.
Fuck it. That's stupid. I don't think that's what he's saying, dog. But
no, stitches should definitely get stitches.
Yeah, loose lips say shifts around this bitch.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed.
If you're in the game,
ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Cold, still a cold. That's all day. So yeah.
So let's move on to the next question then. So the next question was around or the next reform category was in better background checks, right? They were trying to make it more extensive. They've done it successfully with regards to individuals who are buying under the age of 21, but they're trying to make it where there's more extensive background checks for anyone who purchases. So purchases a gun. What do you guys think on that? Should there be higher level background checks? You think?
Sure. I think whatever they're doing already when motherfuckers is going to get permits, because see, let's not forget, you can legally carry a gun here. You can't legally conceal a gun here. You understand? So most states you can carry a weapon. You have a lot of states that have, but you can't conceal that weapon. So if you're going to get, permitted to be able to conceal your weapon, and they do all of the background check, because you got to think about it. When motherfuckers was really starting to, not really starting to, but the process used to be, you got to get fingerprinted, and all kinds of shit before they can even say you have a gun in your crib. And then on top of that, like say for instance, in the state of Illinois, did you know that if a motherfucker is running out of your house, you can't shoot him?
Yes.
Dang.
Yes.
So
yes, I
there's
know
like
that.
my bad, and they're trying to take off.
Yeah, because at that point, they're not a threat to you.
If they're running out of your crib,
Yeah, if they're running away from you.
Yeah.
If they have their back to you and you shoot them,
that's
you
murder.
legit.
Period. And your own shit.
Dang.
Because how are you protecting yourself from somebody who's very clearly
evading the fucking premises? So I mean, it gets tricky. It gets real funny. But at the end of the day, my answer to that question is, I think that shit is extensive enough, my nigga. They can send that to whoever, your fingerprints, all that shit. That shit come back and they like, yeah, you can do that. Then fuck it.
Right. The
I think
problem
that's good enough.
okay, let me be clear then. So the problem is that's the case if you buy from a distributor. Like if you go to a gun shop and purchase, that's the case. All of the background check steps are supposed to happen before you can actually purchase that gun. You got your FOIA card here in Illinois. But they do an extensive background check before you even get your FOIA card, let alone when you go through the process of actually purchasing the gun, right? But at the gun shows around the country, they don't do all of that.
Yeah, because you can legally purchase a gun. Just that you can't legally conceal that weapon, but you can legally purchase a weapon. Any 18-year-old, let's say for instance in the state of Georgia, any person that is 18 years old, for the most part, doesn't have a record, or even if they get 18 years old, and a what is it? Like a piece of mail that say they live where they live, like a utility bill. There's certain things you need, but you can buy a weapon here. You don't need a permit for that. You don't need to. Don't nobody need to. Oh man, I gotta go get this and that. Man, these places is real slippery these days.
And you don't think that's maybe a problem?
Once again, like I said before, if you are walking around with a gun that you can't conceal and you got ill intention on somebody, it's gonna show, and it's gonna show. Somebody gonna hear it, somebody gonna hear about it, somebody gonna see it, and then it's gonna be a wrap. Like eventually you on the run, now they gotta come get your ass. That's the bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? If you got legal weaponry, like you got an arsenal, I don't give a fuck. You got some commando shit going on, and it's legal.
But that's what we're talking about. Should it be legal?
I don't have no problem with it. It's them gun hole motherfuckers who don't that's got to walk around, with the guns in the air all the time, wanting to show you their guns, wanting to shoot off their guns, want to play with the gun. Did you see that video? It was this white dude on Instagram. I sent that shit to y'all niggas. This motherfucker literally had a fucking 357 Magnum. He's a fucking instructor. This nigga holding the shit like this. And he like, yeah, so what you want to do? Wow! bust this whole shit. Then he had to get his shit together. Then he trying to get his shit together. It was like, the dude filming it was like, dude, are you okay? He's like, yeah. Dude was not okay.
He was not okay. He was not okay.
His nose was broke. Like, if you talking that kind of experience, if that's the kind of level we talking, hell no. But you got some motherfuckers out here that do this. You know what I'm saying? That really respect what it means to have a firearm, one way or the other. And if you got those kind of people that are not abusing those privileges, I don't see no issues with it. It's the people that are getting access to them and doing things with them they shouldn't be doing. That's the problem. Now, what we need to find a way to put a cap on that, how to contain that.
I was saying right before V jumped on that in the country as of today's date, there's been 300. I think it's like 357 mass shootings in the country this year.
Okay.
Which suggests to me that there's a fair amount of individuals that are gaining access to guns who should.
Okay.
And so you were mentioning that, what they're doing with regards to the background checks is probably sufficient right now. But 357 mass shootings to date suggests that there's some people finding their way to possession that shouldn't. So I don't know if the background checks are as expensive as they should be.
But what if it's little Timmy that just, got a hold of dad's gun that was in the motherfucking closet that he thought he didn't know about? But he been, following his dad around, and it's under this, or it's in the shoebox, and then I'm going to school with that motherfucker. Because when you hear the stories, those are typically the stories you hear. Those are the ways, or these motherfuckers is buying parts online and building them themselves.
I'm gonna say that.
I mean, honestly, that's really what. The point is. And in saying this is that it's kind of like you can't stop information. This is the information era. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like one of my good friends, shout out to Mr. T, you know what I'm saying? He said, this ain't the social media era no more. This is the information era. This is about information and how fast you can get it. Now you gonna tell me that the average fucking 13, 14-year-old can't get a hold of information to be able to learn how to build weapons at home?
I think that fewer.
So what do we do about that? So what do we do about? So I guess my question is, what do we do about that? Because at the end of the day, you're saying that like these motherfuckers are all going through the proper channels to get these weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Not all, but 357 mass shootings. I would say probably 50%.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's low. That's low in comparison to a lot of other years.
Bro, there's only 365 days in a year.
I understand what you're saying.
Some of those are like the drive-by shootings here in Chicago and shit. So if there's like somebody who's, I think 3 or 4 people shot in one incident, it's a mass shooting. So some of the gang or violent shit that happens and miscellaneous motherfuckers get caught in it are being caught in those numbers and shit. Those ain't all like school shootings per se.
Right.
Big time
Right.
That's
what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is the access. I feel personally, all of this stuff started off at the crib. It started off on how, it started off on how we raising our children and what we're allowing our children to have access to. I think that's what's most important. I mean, at the end of the day, to assume that you can keep your children 100% away from information is ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, my mother always taught us it was scripture that says, teach a child the way in which they should go and they should never depart. So at the end of the day, I know about weapons and I got them. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of them. But at the end of the day, I ain't running out here killing people with them. You understand what I'm saying? We're being responsible. We're taking care of our yard. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So it's all about how we're being brought up and what we're teaching our children. That's the stuff and what we're giving our children too. Let's not forget that. Because that's the stuff that they're going out there doing. And these mass shootings that you're referring to, most of them occur by young people's hands.
Sure.
Not old people.
Sure.
Okay then. So why are you so mad?
Imagine Larry David going off and shit.
Huh?
I said, imagine Larry David going off. That'd be crazy and shit. Old as hell.
Fuck it.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
I'm dead.
I'm just saying.
Love to say Larry David.
That's
Larry
real.
David since Wednesday. A specific type of person.
That's some real shit though. I mean, you know, you got to really think about it. I think that it starts at the crib. It starts with how we're sending our kids out the door every day. You know, the energy that we giving them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you think hopeless, nigga, you think hopeless. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's a weapon. Oh, here's some drugs. You know, here's an opportunity to go do something extremely stupid. All right, I guess I ain't got shit else going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. That's the real reform. It's like you want to stop all of the violence in the street. Take care of these kids, man. Give these kids something to do, somewhere to go, somebody to listen to where it makes sense. And they're not just sitting up there, you know, trying to preach them some bullshit. Like, give them some real game. I promise y'all, youngins, that's on the roster. That's my new surprise for y'all. I'm gonna be getting at y'all a couple more times a week, a couple more times a day, a couple more times a week. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's information that y'all need to know. So I might take 30 minutes, give y'all a minute with Mike, you know what I mean? And just let y'all know if y'all want to check in and holler at me. Let's do that. You know what I mean? I'll let y'all know the days. The days will follow very soon, as well as a lot of new content. I got some new music for y'all. We got a lot of videos coming up. There's a lot of stuff going on. The squad is busy, baby. Shout out to Q Shay. I see you out there doing your thing, Queen. Real shit. I like big bosses. That's big boss shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I see my bros. Look at V. That's a new piece right there. Y'all better look at my man. That's Bruce. I see you, V. That's a new piece. My man did that with his own two hands, man. My people are thorough, man. I see you, man. Hey, Jay, I see you over there running things like a boss. You understand over there? I see you at the bank running it. King shit. Salute to the kings, bro. And that's where it starts. Because niggas like us, all three of us had a choice. You understand? That's my point. All three of us. We had a choice. And at the end of the day, what is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what
I
else?
just noticed. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, who are you?
Probably someone random.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Make that make sense to me. That being said, we all had a choice to do something different with our lives, and this is the choice that we made. And all of us, by the grace of God, are doing well, and we take care of our business, we take care of our families, we take care of our children. We taking care of ourselves, and we out here to show love to everybody else too. So that's what it's about, man. So that's my word on that. That's how I feel about that, dog. I think guns ain't the issue. It's the people that's got them that's the issue. You make better decisions with your weapons, you bitches. How about that? Make better decisions with your weapons.
It sounds like you're saying the bigger opportunity is in getting parents more engaged with their kids so that they're not, you know what I'm saying, so that they're aware, you know what I'm saying, so that they're aware and we're not having mentally ill individuals where it's like, well, I didn't even know he was on that. Like, how's that?
I mean, yeah. I feel like we are responsible for the next generation's upcoming or downfalling. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us, dog. You know what I mean? And what we do with that is what we do with it. Because think about it. You sat up there and upset your child. They went out into the world angry. Not a lot of people make good decisions in those positions.
Touche.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's about how we treating these babies, man. How we holding on to our babies and giving them good information to go out in the world with. That's where it starts. Now, as far as fast forwarding up to gun reform, stop putting guns in the hands of idiots. Period. You know, yeah, I agree. Background check. Do a better background check on these lames before you hand over weapons to them of mass destruction, because those things is what lead to those mass shootings you refer to.
Touche.
You know what I'm saying? No, the nigga go in there with a machine gun, air it out, and I don't know how many people die. Mass shooting. Them numbers add up over time. You know what I'm saying?
So far, it seems like you're saying yes to the magazines, right? I'm just trying to.
I'm saying yes to the weapons. Period, my nigga. I'm always pro gun. I'm always pro gun.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No one's trying to take your guns away. Chill out, bro.
Don't take them away from me, baby. Please, come on.
Hold on.
Ooh. You know what I'm gonna do.
So yes to the access to the magazines that feed assault weapons. Yes to additional background checks.
Not simplistically, yes. There was more to that. There was more hanging on that. There was a chain on it. So say the whole thing. You gotta say the whole thing like a pimp named Slipback, nigga. I said more than just that.
I'm going 1 point at a time. So you've only covered 2 points and there's one more.
Yeah, but in that point, you didn't finish. Nigga. It's more.
Well, because I'm going to get to the second point.
All right. Let's see what you do with it.
The second point is yes to more background checks, but we also as parents need to do a better job of being engaged with our kids so that we understand the mental capabilities and limitations and volatility realistically of our kids, so that we're not allowing our kids to gain access to guns and potentially shooting people. Yes, because I think that's what you said.
B, it's on you, dog. Go.
Is that not what you said?
B. Hold up, bro. Turn your mic on. Oh my God. Go ahead.
It was like 73% accurate.
Okay, what's the 100% accurate?
Oh shit! Go ahead.
Right, I think like 73 to 85% accurate.
Percentage ratage. Go ahead, dog. What you got for him? All right, be serious, B. Go ahead. Give him some good information, dog.
No, what you mean?
What Jay was talking about?
You said it was 73% accurate. What's the rest of it? What did I miss?
No. I mean that's actually a good coverage of, you know what I'm saying. You just want to make sure.
With your way of saying it.
Yeah, one of the main things. And I think one of the main oppositions or one of the main proponents of gun rights is more like if the government got it, if the police got it, we should also be able to have it, because we don't want to be in a situation where just anybody can just run up on you and be like, "You finna do this now, ain't you?" Go ahead, y'all picking that cotton.
We don't want to be limited to the point where we can protect ourselves from. This is going back to the protection from the tyrannical government stuff.
Right.
Okay. Got it. So because they have access to it, we should have access to it so that we're capable of protecting ourselves from them.
Right. We don't want to go full Hatfield McCoy. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't want to government or anybody else running in and telling you what to do, because you was like, pretty much.
Yeah. It's a lot of people that, like, once again, there's a lot of people that abuse the power. That abuse the right.
Some old ass dude with, you know what I'm saying, a Yosemite, a big long ass Yosemite, but he got it. He ain't got nothing. So now you got to do what he say.
Bucket.
I just think that individuals. There was a video I saw just this morning. This older lady shot and killed her grandson. Because the neighbor's dog ran over into her yard and she was trying to shoot the dog. She missed and shot her grandson instead.
That's some old lady shit.
Everybody should not have done There should be the limitations. Because why she was out for that?
Well, she probably had the thing. First off, bro, she probably had that gun since 1900s. You understand me? That was probably the first time she pulled that motherfucker out, and she just had enough of this goddamn dog. Right. She just had enough. And that's what happened, dog. That's what happened. She caught. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a lot of that too. Man. But you can't take the old lady gun away.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she wished they had.
How would you? No, I'm saying, how would you even know she had it?
I mean, it was registered, so you probably could know that she had it.
I mean, what do the ATF do? Like, do they do like phone calls? Like, we got an appointment, like
right,
surprise inspection.
Want to check and make sure your gun is in the right place, it's clean and oiled.
That was one of the objections of individuals that were against that level of registration. Is that so? Now what? Like, effectively, if you change your mind, you can mandate come out and just take my shit. Right, and so that was one of the concerns that people that didn't want higher registration is like, I don't want you to know exactly what's here because I don't want you to feel like if you change your mind and decide we shouldn't have show up at my house and I have to give up my weapons.
These sound like high profile individuals. They really do. Because who in the fuck is making house calls to check and make sure get the fuck out of here, bro? It's not happening. Ding dong. Yes, can I help you? Yes, we just want to make sure that all you.
We're just doing our annual walkthrough.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We won't be long. We just want to make sure that
you understand. You have a neener. Right.
Right. Extendo switch. We already have sticks. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
it's like I have all my paperwork. These tents are approved.
Right. Like, no, ain't nobody gonna go through all of that. I mean, like I said before, I think that it starts at home. It starts with us educating our children. I mean, and staying on top of it. Like, honestly, I feel like right now is the most important time for young parents, especially, to stay on top of what's current. Stay on top of what's going on. Stay on top of what's going on in the world. So you ain't hit with the okie doke when your kid come look you in the face or come say some ill shit. You like, huh? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Then your kid like, oh shit, this motherfucker ain't even on my level. So now they're in the street for real because they feel like those people can identify and relate to what the fuck they own. And then those are when those types of decisions could potentially present themselves. Take care of your kids. Take care of your babies. Seriously. Take care of your young. And if that means having that switch to motherfucking protect them, so be it. But at the end of the day, explain to them what this is. Explain to them this ain't no toy. Like, it's a brother out there. I forgot this brother's name. The one that got the tattoos all over his face and shit like that. I can't say that. I mean, it's some things that he do that's unorthodox. I will admit that. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But at the same time, it's like I can't be mad at that nigga too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Your kids is ready. Like, your kids is ready. You know what I'm saying? Your kids so ready. Like, it's ridiculous. And your family's ready. And that part right there is good because you're giving them the education. Now, there's a certain thing is overfeeding or force feeding or giving too much information too soon. So that's the part that I feel is a little unorthodox. But nonetheless, the information is priceless. The shit that he teaching his children is priceless. You feel me? So, like, huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. So at the end of the day, salute to you, King. I see you. And he probably too. You feel me? Like, he on some king shit for real. But the point I'm trying to make to you is that, educating your children, leading them in the right direction is always the way to go. Right. Period. That's personally my opinion on that shit,
dog. The last category of gun reform has to do with gun storage and more safety mechanisms around them, so like trigger locks, storage, so on and so forth. And they're trying to increase the requirements around gun storage. What do you guys think about that?
Hell yeah, you need to store your shit somewhere properly. Otherwise, you're gonna have a problem when you go to get that motherfucker. So that's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Right. See, somebody heard me and agreed with me, goddammit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah. Yeah. You hear me? So yeah, it's important that you store your shit, keep your shit clean, keep your shit locked up. Like I said, if you got the babies around, do the smart motherfucking thing. Put the fucking trigger locks on, or put them motherfuckers in safe or something. They got safe, shit that got a combination. But make sure that when you put that bitch on you, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't see shit.
Right.
What they gonna do then? But damn, there's guns in there. You remember them days back in the day when your parents had some shit you couldn't get into?
Right. It was mostly soda. No.
Fuck it. It could be it.
You should be doing the fingerprint joints. They got like the fingerprint joints where you can just.
They do.
That's really like, you know what I'm saying, for your own safety. Like, you don't want to be, oh shit, 12.
Right. Exactly.
Oh shit, no.
Right.
And then you look up like, I'm dyslexic. That's
no. I didn't say that, y'all. Nope. Jay said that shit, y'all.
That was messed up. My bad.
Damn. How you gonna say that, bro?
This nigga turning the light backwards. He like,
right.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Trigger locks and safety. My apologies for not reading the oh, you did, Jay. Okay, you got with him. I had to go ahead and adjust some things, but ladies and gentlemen, those are the parts of Jay bookkeeper. Like that was his things. He does that. We don't do any of that. That's what he thinks about it. But he's stupid as hell. He said, I ain't even repeat that. Damn.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, lock your shit up, keep your shit safe, keep your shit clean and oiled. You understand me? Keep it away from the babies until it's time to teach these young adults what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. But from the babies, keep it away from the babies. Keep it away from the kids. They kids. Let them be kids. You know what I'm saying? My partner, he don't let his child play with nothing that resembles a gun.
Right.
I respect that. Now, back in our day, we had Rambo, Commando,
right, G.I.
Predator. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of stuff that, because of those movies, he was like, oh shit, so, but it was also a different time. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as easy, I don't believe, for children to just get a hold of
access.
Yeah, but now with the internet, bro, you can't keep kids away from nothing. The best thing you can do is educate these children, and that's my opinion personally. Keep them educated, keep them aware. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So those are the things that parents can do, right? Because effectively it boils down to like you can control. I'm sorry, you control what you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So effectively, educate, be safe, manage the guns responsibly, teach the respect of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teach the respect of it, even as your kids get old enough to become aware that it's there and so on and so forth. Teach them respect about it.
Right.
But beyond that, gun reform has to do with rules and regulations that the government would put in place to assist with the things that would effectively fall through the cracks. Because obviously, a lot of these things, in some respect, already exist, but quite a bit is actually still falling through the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know what a realistic gun reform would look like in this country in a way that does not infringe on outrights. But I do think that there needs to be some thought into what is both reasonable but does not trample on the rights of citizens in the country. That's personally. You need to figure out what that is. Like, how can we do both things, right? Like, I do think that the switches being available on handguns is probably not the best thing. Maybe. Okay, dog. Okay, dog. He's like, but I want it.
What do you want me to say?
yeah, I don't think you should have a skirt. If you don't get a handgun, get your 6 to 12 and pull the trigger. If you don't get an assault rifle or a small, whatever, get that. When they have soup in your hands, go ahead. You can't handle an assault rifle, don't do that. To get you know what I'm saying, a handgun and shoot it. Be throwing switches on it. So you shoot a 24 clip in a second.
Looking like an idiot because you can't handle it because it right. That's not cute. You
somebody got away.
Yeah, like come on.
I didn't see some niggas. I mean,
I've
you got
seen
your hand
it.
control. Yeah, but some niggas handle it. I've seen.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, if
you got this hand strike and shit, right? Yeah, you used to it. If you can handle a Uzi, you can definitely handle a handgun with a switch on it.
But if you're a kid, which like once again, most of these people are that are out here committing these heinous, crimes. They young. They just, man, the shit ain't even fitting in their pants right. The shit sagging all down, falling down their leg and shit. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? They done shot themselves in the foot. Like it's, come on, bro. Like
not Della Reese.
For real. They Della Reese they self. That's my point. Like, come on, bro. My point is, like I said before, mine is simple and easy. Like, smarten up, youngins. You going to jail or you gonna die.
Damn.
Who wanna die? You know what I'm saying? You gonna die. Then you gonna go to jail. And they gonna fuck you up in jail. And then you gonna die. You dumbass. That's that. Parents, deal with your kids. Deal with your babies. Like, if you see that they got something on their mind, sit them down and talk to them because they're not always just gonna sit up there and share shit. That's not what kids do. I'm learning that as a parent of a teenager. You know, they're not always going to sit up there and just pour their heart out to you. You got to be ready to, bob and weave and do what you need to do to get that information. You feel me? Like, seriously. And government, do a better job of weeding through these fucking maniacs out here that's doing the most. You understand me? My man got popped off. I'm not going to say, you know what? I'm not going to say it was well-deserved because I don't like to see nobody die. I'm not that kind of person. But at the end of the day, like, say, for instance, you know what I'm saying, it's a cartoon, right? And you walking in the backyard and you didn't, you can spit on a bird or shoot a bird away. And then you walked up to one of them old school rakes. I'm talking about the ones that, like, look like teeth. And they hooked over like this, and you step on that bitch and that handle kick up, hit you in the face, you deserve that shit. See, now you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So,
right, the whole point
now
is don't try, try not to live a life where when you die, and people talk about the shit you did, other people be like, this is not the time to bring that up.
Right. It's terrible dinner conversation. The fuck?
Right, no, it's like it's too soon. But you're right. Effectively, don't live a life. Try not to live a life where people would have room to be like, serves you right.
Well, no, I mean, they can just talk about the shit you was doing when you were alive. People were like, no, don't bring that up. No, this is we
right.
Never talk about that. No.
Right.
No.
Right.
He was a good person. No.
And there's a lot of that going around. You know what I'm saying? So the best move to make, you know what I'm saying, is to be a righteous person first and foremost. I know it's hard for a lot of you motherfuckers to be, so try. Let's just say try. How about that? We're gonna start with try. I'm not gonna sit up here and beat you down because you don't know what being righteous means. Work on it. Learn what the word means and work on it. And then make better decisions, dumbasses. I'm gonna talk to motherfuckers that's doing stupid shit like stupid motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, that is what it is. It is what it is. You get what you put out, baby. So put out that good energy, and you'll get it back. Look at me. Hi, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at my brother B. Look at Jay Boogie.
Right.
And we came from the worst of it. Trust me when I tell you that. So if we can do it, I know y'all can do it.
You ain't doing shit else.
Right. Turn away from him, B.
Wow.
You ain't doing nothing else.
Right. So make the call.
Make the call. Right. Right. So that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Make better life decisions. Take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You only get one. And no, what you do in this life will echo in eternity. Real shit.
Right.
Real shit.
So let me ask on this subject matter, because I don't know if we're moving on to anything else, but on this subject matter, final thoughts beyond what you just said.
That was my final thoughts.
Those are your final thoughts. What about you, V?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, just
Oh shit, baby shake.
Okay.
Okay, can y'all hear me a little bit better?
We can.
Hell yeah. What's up, girl? You still
I got a
delayed.
new phone and some earbuds, and so I'm still trying to work all of that shit out.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we got our ass whooped fair and square today.
Damn, fair and square.
There was a few plays that were missed. Head out. They beat us 23-16.
damn,
Okay.
y'all got whooped.
But yeah, it's all good. And it's time to go home. I got a 3.5 hour drive.
Be safe.
So
All right. We'll drive safe.
but, y'all take it easy. I just wanted to check back in after that.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you for checking in, beautiful. Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
For sure. Niggas out here everywhere. I love that.
We out here. All right. So, Brother B, I'm sorry. What were your closing thoughts, sir?
No, just like I said, just trying to get a life that once you moved on, people gonna talk about you, and other people ain't worried about what they're saying.
Yeah. I like it. What about you, Brother Jay?
I mean, realistically, I'm gonna say first and foremost, where gun reform is concerned, there should be a reasonable amount of respect for both opinions, but ultimately it's about trying to keep the youth safe. Ultimately, so whatever that entails, we should really deliberate with that in mind. Like, how do we make the kids that are going to school safer? There should not be kids going to high school, kids going to grammar school, kids going to college concerned about whether or not today is the day. And I think 357 occurrences over the course of the year suggests to me that there's some better things we could be doing. So we need to really get some conversation going around what is reasonable so that we can get it done. Because it should be on us to solve it for them. They should not have to solve it for us because they didn't write it. They didn't write the law that led to things being the way that they are. So I guess that's my final thought where that's concerned. I want to say thank you guys for coming out. Was there anything else you wanted to jump into or share with? What do you guys think?
I think, you know what, bro? I think you had a very profound topic this weekend. I love, the breakdown of it. I love your Q&A. That was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed it out there as well. It was a great topic to attack. And I think that we should do this more often. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to say about that. So salute to you, King. I see you doing your thing. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all stay tuned with us because please prepare to get more information like this, more thoughts that we have about things that are going on out here in this world. We're not gonna get political as fuck, like I told y'all, but we're gonna say some shit when it matters, and right now it matters. I will say this, my condolences to the family that lost a sister not too long ago in Chicago. She got shot and killed in front of her child's school, which I thought was really, really fucked up, by her baby daddy and his baby mama. And I think that, and this is some young, petty, foolish bullshit, when you really know the story. So y'all, I'm not even gonna get into it. Y'all go and y'all look that shit up if y'all really interested. But y'all motherfuckers y'all lame. Y'all stupid as hell, and y'all got what y'all deserved on that one. Because that shit was premeditated, and that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. When it's premeditated, it deserves what it get. I don't give a fuck. Words is words. But when you start showing action like that, you start making moves to do shit like that, those are the things that will ripple in eternity. Those things will continue to haunt you for the rest of your fucking natural life. And the Most High is going to see to it that other things occur. We ain't going to get into all of that either. But like I said before, it ain't a good look. So get your shit together. Get your shit together. So, you know, my heart goes out to that family. You know, my condolences for sure. And let's make better decisions with these weapons. Let's make better decisions with this life of ours because we only get one.
Yep.
Real shit. Real shit. So I'm honored to know y'all cats. I'm honored for us to be, you know, strong, how we've been 30 plus years in the game, showing these youngins still running, what they saying, still getting the best of you. You know what I mean? That's what we doing. The squad, the brothers is still getting the best of you. So please catch up, niggas. God bless y'all. We appreciate y'all coming out and kicking it with us on another Mike Rushing show. We'll see y'all next week. Easy.
Peace.